Value is what? Everything to God. Now, whatever that touch your value has wrecked your destiny. I say here on earth, value is what? Now, you cannot connect to destiny without a value. You cannot connect to God without value. Yesterday I was sharing, I said to them, I said, when Jesus was born, he was born Christ. He was born Christ. Christ was the value in Jesus that he connected to God with. When Satan want to make mockery of people, he made them to ignore their value. The only one thing that connect them to destiny. In chapter 2:11 of the book of Luke and the 7:1 of Exodus. For unto you
is born this
day in the city of David,
the Savior, which is Christ the Lord.
Listen, I would like you to look up here. Don't dash me on. If I am not worthy to respect it, don't respect me. I don't beg for respect. I do everything to get it. As I'm here, do you know what? Nothing hurts me like the size of this church. That's why as quickly as I'm done, as quickly as I'm done with Galilee project, I will bring one of the most beautiful church in Lagos. Not really too big. Not really too big, but very expensive. I said not really too what? Not really too big, but very, very expensive. The moment I'm done with the buildings in Galilee, as quickly as possible, it should be overnight. And I tell you, I said, it is not necessary for you. When people despise you, don't worry. But don't despise yourself. If you have value to be honored, and people don't give you honor, rejoice in something that you have. So every day of my life, I walk value, I walk honor. And because God separates things. In 7 verse 1 of the book of Exodus, God separated Moses from Pharaoh, from Aaron. He said, and the Lord said unto Moses, see, I made thee a God to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be the prophet. In 31, 1 and 2 of the book of Exodus, he said, you go find Bezalel and Aholiab. You go find them. You go do what? He said, you go and find them. He said, I have given them wisdom for work of craft. And the Lord said to Moses, see, I have called by name Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hor, and of the tribe, number 2.
And have filled him with in wisdom, and in understanding, and in knowledge, and in all manner of workmanship. When
Moses was saying, I am a stammerer, God said to him, have I not given you Aaron? That means that God knows what he put in you. And what God put in men is not money. Excuse me. There is always a divine value that devil and time can destroy. What God put in men is not money. There are values that are better than money because they are eternal. Listen, the Bible is not a storybook of money. I said the Bible is not what? No, it's not a storybook of money now. This book have nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with ability. Something that is more powerful than money. So he said there is Bezalel, there are Aholiab. He said you go find them. In the book of Exodus chapter 17, he said to Joshua, he said concerning the war in Rephidim. War where? Is it 17? Huh? He said the war in the valley of Rephidim. He said you're going to choose men. And I and Aaron and Hur will be in the mountain. When God called me, I thought the ministry belonged to God. And then I discovered that the ministry should succeed through what I have. If God said you're going to be a rich man, a rich woman, a rich man, find out the value he will make rich. You might be gifted in so many areas. Huh? But there's a particular value. Sometimes you might be building on the value that's not the particular value. Like if you look at David. David was a psalmist. That is, he was a singer. David was an instrumentalist. David was a shepherd. Huh? As David was a soldier also. But principally, David was a king. So Samuel didn't go to the house of Jesse to anoint a singer. No, he didn't go to the house of Jesse to announce a soldier. No, he didn't go to the house of Jesse to anoint somebody who plays piano or plays guitar. No, it's not that. He went to anoint King of Israel. As I'm at the altar, there are so many things. You know, I started singing. That time I was singing, the prophetic was high on me. The what? The prophetic was, and I quenched it. I said, no. You know, because my tune was already coming up, and that, you know now. You know, charisma. I was about to. I said, it will not happen today. It's not true. I'm teaching. It's a lot of his abilities. If you have abilities, you should know the one that matters. You should know the one that matters. You should know the one that is leading you. The one that is guiding you. That is. Now, if you have good characters, beautiful, you should be able to know the one that is guiding you. If you have a lot of good people around you as in relationship, you should know number ones. Yes, you should separate them. Now, Kennedy, you don't have it. The value of man is everything on earth. Write it down. The value of man. I've left that already. I've left the connecting. The value of man is everything. Please, I would like you to listen. Why religion has disappointed so many people is because religion doesn't concentrate on value. Religion doesn't tell men to look for value. He tells them to commit their desire into the hand of God. And they don't know that God cannot be introduced, or God can only be introduced on earth through man's value. That means if man didn't provide value for God, God cannot be part of the earth.